Welcome to my office. This chaotic little hole. I painted my office black in the spring because I wanted it to be like peaceful and a creative space and a spot where I could just focus and get work done. But it hasn't exactly felt peaceful lately. Every surface has slowly disappeared under papers, books, half-finished projects, and every little random thing that just needed a place for now. It's become a dumping ground. So today I'm taking it back. I'm clearing the desks, I'm sorting through the piles and giving myself room to breathe and create again. If your workspace has ever spiraled into chaos too, then come along, let's restore a little calm together. So, the obvious place to start is this desk because I use it all the time and I need it to be clean so that I can work. And I haven't been able to work for the last week or so because I have it covered with junk. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but I need to finish this because I told my oldest daughter that I'd work out with her today. So let's get it done, okay? And then I wanted to do this clean a little bit backwards. Instead of setting a timer, I'm going to set a stopwatch. And I just want to time myself just to see how long it takes, because sometimes we think that something's going to take like such a long time, and then we get started and it's actually only like 15, 20, 30 minutes. You know, like it's just not as long as we thought that it was going to be. So here we go. Ooh, start. There we go. Okay. Hey friends, my name's Jerry Hagee, and with my family, we are living out here on the Alberta Prairie, and I'm on a mission to reclaim our home from overwhelm, clutter, and chaos. If you're on a similar journey, then you're going to want to stick around for my fall series. I'm going through every room in our house, taking it from messy to functional again. Make sure you subscribe, tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of these upcoming transformations. The next video will be a deep dive into the mudroom and then the cleaning closet. Now on this particular day, I did not want to be cleaning the office. I was not feeling great, but we were doing it. We were diving in both feet because it needed to be done. You can see it was well overdue. So forcing myself to do this. Here with me now. Let's do this. No, wait, sorry. Let's do this. Stuff that doesn't belong in here. Tape goes in there. This is my YouTube notebook with my notes for YouTube. And this is a planner, which I've been using a little bit, mostly just to note things that have already happened. This doesn't belong in here. This is drafting, work that I have to do for drafting work. A Christmas list, including an RC car, a cap gun, an action camera, and a Game Boy. Let's see if any of that happens. Some bills and stuff, stickers, cards. I took the kids' measurements for their shoes. This is a drafting a house plan, somebody's watch, notebook, some pens, pencil crayons. Hey, I was looking for these. Cards, I think are garbage. Not really sure. This can go in the garbage. Well, it's recycling. Paper, expecting to get through a lot of paper today. This is garbage. There was something I was thinking about using it for though. Someone said something. What was it? Let's put it over here. I'm not throwing it in the trash yet because I can't think. Let's party. I'm not going to wear this again, but it can go with party stuff. See, let's go over here. I am 6 minutes in. Almost have the desk kind of tidied up. Stickers. Wait, I thought I had one that had stickers. Maybe it was just this placeholder one. These. What do I want to do with these? I don't know. Do I need to keep them? Is it like a receipt or is it like a card? I don't really know. I don't want to decide right now. That one's good. This one's empty. I've fully used this candle up all the way. It smells lovely, but what do I do with this? Do I just throw it away? Guys, help me. Help me figure that out. This is garbage. Where to put this stuff? I don't know. This is the problem. I don't really have a home for my notebook stuff for work. I've got like my little box there. I guess I could put it on there for now. It's garbagey. Okay. I got totally distracted. We are already at 11 and a half minutes. Lap. Here we go. Does not belong in my house. Garage that has never been opened. What is this? It was in the garage before. It's going back to the garage. A helmet that does not even belong to us. This needs to go back to the person it belongs to. A chair cover. A ginormous hat. Oh my. Very dirty toddler pants. Just a preference. This stuff was in the garage. I had to move it when the dog broke her leg, and so that's why it's in here. But this can go in the garbage. It's so dirty. We're throwing it away. We're gonna throw this away too. That just goes out in the garage. This is dirty. So much dust flying around. This is for a helmet. A black marker. Actually looks like it might work. A dog color thing for a very small dog. This actually needs to be donated. Donation. Garage. A light that works. Oh, a light that won't turn off. Oh my gosh, turn off. These things are for the trailer. I don't know if we really need them anymore. And then some chalk. Sidewalk chalk. Do I have sidewalk chalk in here? I might put those in there. Things that go back in the garage. Oh gosh, I don't know. Jerry, make a decision. I'm going to hand this to DJ. He can put these away in the garage. Oh, this light's possessed. It doesn't turn off. I think it's off. What's this for? I don't know. Donation. That's okay, huh? Garbage. You can't step on me. To recycle. Cheese string. You know what's funny about this? This is not the only one in here. There's another cheese string. Why are there cheese strings in here? Look at this. My youngest likes to make letters. That's obviously a whole situation that I need to take care of. I think I'm going to actually probably just recycle all this. So. There, I think that's how it is. Like that. And then this side. There, okay, that's a little better. You guys, my youngest has really been into making envelopes and little cards and things. So my mother-in-law has been just taking paper, folding it up and making envelopes with them, which is freaking adorable. But I also am not going to keep all the things. So it's a fun little activity for her. I don't need to hold on to all of them. This is just a notebook that fell apart. Letting it go. Goodbye, notebook. Oh, paper's everywhere. Oh my gosh. What is this? It's nothing. Let it go. Let it go. Some art projects that we're going to let go of. A little self-portrait that we're going to let go of. These are like perforated for business cards. So I'm hanging on to those so we can play with them sometime. She said, there are snippet, houses, mountains, and stars. This one's more like a schoolwork one. I don't mind keeping like these. Hang on to that for her to play with. Dave might not hold up. we are already a half an hour deep. You guys, I thought I could maybe have it mostly tidied up by now, but that was not the case. That was not the case. I think because I wasn't feeling super great, so I was dragging my feet a little bit, but there was just a lot more to do here. And like the little papers and things, you have to look at them before you get rid of them sometimes, just to make sure it's not like a bill or something like that. So anyways, I was kind of dragging my feet, just being slow. I'm just slow sometimes. Now, these computer pieces that I'm taking apart are from my old computer. I did get a new computer tower and like new keyboard in the summer. My old one, it had the whole like Windows needed to update and everything, and it was just getting too old and it was running very slow. So I did update. That was part of my like drafting work kind of upgrade, and it's been super helpful. Very nice to have. Do not regret that purchase at all. I got it on sale and it makes me money, so I'm happy with it. Now I'm curious, now that I'm a half hour in, how long do you think it's going to take me to finish this room? Any estimates? Put them down in your comments, or let me know if you thought one thing but then found out that it was wrong. Because at the end, I do show you how long it took me, and I was surprised by the number, so yeah, let me know what you think. Also, how are all my American friends doing with their Thanksgiving weekend this weekend? I hope you all are having a lovely time with family and friends and good food and good health, I hope. Wish that all the best for you guys. Right now, I am just tying all these cords up and I'm using little bitty hair elastics to keep them together. I just find it's a cheap and easy way to hold them together. Although, when I open up my box with the electronic stuff in it, I do have like Velcro strappy things, and that is actually what I should be using. But yeah, anyways, hair ties for the win. So this is the box with all the electronic stuff in it, and I'm just gonna stuff these things in here, make sure that they fit, because this is my limit. This is my boundary. I do need to go through this box, and I say it multiple times in this video, so that might have to be an upcoming short or video or something, or maybe a live for Sally, because Sally says that I need to do lives. Still fits. Okay, I'm moving at the pace of a freaking snail. 41, almost 42 minutes in. I've at least got the left side of the room done. Now we need to work on this desk. What's below this desk? So that's jokes on me for being like, I'm going to set a stopwatch and see how long it takes me. Forever. It's going to take forever. Now I've always kind of struggled with clutter. And just kind of more like sentimental clutter sort of things. Not really knick-knacky stuff. Some of it is, but most of it's just paperwork, journals, books, some clothes, things that just like build up and like I don't go through often enough to like get rid of, or whatever the case may be. Most of the stuff that I'm hanging on to isn't really that important of stuff. It's not really even that sentimental. Oh, rocks. There's lots of rocks around my house. If you know, you know. But like most of it's not super fancy. It's not like heirlooms or anything like that. It's just stuff that I have just not gotten rid of. Oh, if you're a teacher, here's a great idea. If you're teaching math, include a small little diagram thing. If you can draw this, then you get a bonus mark. What a great idea. And like so empathetic of that teacher to be like, you know what, not everybody knows how to do math or loves math, and they could draw a little picture and get bonus marks for that. And then at least they could do something and be proud of something. I thought that was so cute. That's on my my youngest son's math homework. He's in grade 5 right now. Oh, and this green coloring book that I just touched, it was written by my sister-in-law. She, it was drawn. She drew like 2 coloring books, one for Christmas and a Quirky Cats one. They're cute. Now, anytime that I'm cleaning the office, I love to have like a little gift bag or a box for my recycling paper, and then that way I can just load it up with like all the things that I want to be recycling, because I keep some school stuff. I think I talk about this a little later in the video, but I keep like if they wrote like a poem or a story or something that's like special and unique to them, I try not to keep math, science, social, those things that are just like regular subjects that aren't like super unique to them, just because then that way I'm not keeping all of the stuff. I once had somebody comment about my keeping school papers, and they just said, you have a lot of paper clutter. Instead of continuing to declutter, can you think of creative ways to store the sentimental paperwork? Like maybe scanning, keeping digital copy, or maybe shrinking it with like a vacuum seal or something creative. I feel like you're thinking your children will want it when they grow older, but how many things have you wanted which your parents kept? So it's more than for you than it is for them. Think about it, the amount of time you spend decluttering, you could be starting a profitable business if you free up your time. And then I wanted to share with you guys my response to her, and it was, I totally get where you're coming from, especially since a whole corner of our house is basically taken up by school stuff. Now all that stuff is in the basement, but anyways, at the time it was in the office. And I really do love the idea of digitizing or finding creative storage solutions. That said, I genuinely enjoy memory keeping, and saving some of my kids' school papers is a meaningful and simple way for me to do that. It's not really about assuming they'll want it when they're older, it's more that these little papers capture who they were at different ages. I also think it encourages them to keep creating when they see that their work is treated as something worth saving. Some of it gets a temporary spot on the fridge, but I'd love to set up some kind of rotating art frames in the hallway too. I try to be intentional and keep only what sparks joy or tells a story. So while I'm decluttering the excess, these saved pieces are actually part of the why behind my whole home reset. It's not just about getting rid of things, it's about curating a life that feels meaningful and manageable. My parents did this for me too, keeping schoolwork and such, and it's been really special to look back through some of those things. I know it's not everybody's thing, and I'm not trying to be a minimalist, but I am working toward a home that's lighter, more intentional, and more enjoyable to live in. I hope that makes sense to y'all, and that, that you kind of get where I'm coming from. Another rock, look at that.
Okay, just keeping it real with you guys. I just got interrupted, and then I started grocery shopping on my phone for a minute because I sat down. So we are coming up on the 1 hour mark. Yikes. Okay, let's finish this desk, finish what's underneath of it here, and be done.
So like I said, I'm not keeping all of their school stuff. They each have a plastic container box, and that is the boundary. I like having the boundary, and then that way it's not like exploding all over the place and just in random spots, and you know how it is. Anyways, the boundary of the box is a great idea. If you have kids who are a school age, definitely grab them a little tote, grab a folder for each year, and just start stuffing it with their art projects and stories and things like that. And I'm not against digitizing things, creating some kind of memory book from it, whatever you want to do. I just don't have time for that kind of stuff. And so putting it into the box is just reasonable. It's easy for me. And then that way I feel like I'm still doing something to help capture their memories without a lot of upfront work. I would rather spend time doing our photos. If I'm going to do some kind of project thing, it's going to be about photos, family photos, and those kind of things. So anyways, that's just my thoughts on the whole subject. Sorry it took forever for me to explain all of that, but I thought it could be helpful for people who are in the same kind of situation.
I just recorded a whole little segment of me talking. You didn't get to hear it because the camera wasn't on, so I wasn't actually recording. Anyways, here we go. Here's where we're at. 1 hour, 12 minutes, whatever. We are going to put this stuff away. This is stuff that came from the kitchen that doesn't belong in here. Some of it belongs in here, but most of it belongs in other places. I just didn't want to put it away that day. And then that stuff all belongs somewhere else too. So I'm going to put things into piles where they belong and get them out of here. This is a donation. birthday thing, but it's a little 5-year-old birthday thing, so it's specific. Won't be needing it anymore, so that's donation stuff. Garage. This needs to be put away. Should I put them away right away? Probably, right? Tiny little envelopes. This with like cards, pencil, their schoolwork stuff. Just gonna make a little pile because there'll be more than one thing. Recycle. Oh, this is broken. So this is stuff that e-waste. So I need a special spot for that because I got more than just that. I'm sure of it. But these homeless pencils in there. This doesn't belong in here. Kids stuff. I'm sure some people have a finer line than I do about keeping kids' schoolwork. I try to keep only the schoolwork that has a story or something. Like this is like, oh, they did a little shape scavenger hunt, so don't need that. You know, the letter S, the letter L. Don't need those. Shoelaces. This goes in the bathroom. Little things that little people have made. Bathroom. Play toy things. Cleaner. It's supposed to go with the cleaning closet. Little notebooks. Little notebooks. That needs to go with her stuff. Recycled. It needs to be put out. What is this? I don't know what kid that belongs to. Garage. I was getting rid of these. Yeah. Yay! Empty basket. Alright, that feels good. Now, do I put things back in here so that I can actually get them out of here, or do I just take the things one at a time? Where's this belong? This is e-waste as well, right? Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll put things in here, like the garage stuff that I'll go do tonight. All this bathroom stuff, just go do it this second. That's my garbage bag. Oh, this is garage. This is bathroom. I'm just gonna put these sunglasses in the bathroom, even though that's not really where they belong. This hair clip is broken. Throwing it away. Okay. Bathroom. Let's go to the kitchen. Kitchen. Where are these from? They look like they're important, but for what? To hang something. But what? I don't know. we are starting to be able to see the floor. It's exciting. It's very exciting. This actually goes over here. 2 books can go down in the library. Toys, kitchen. Oh, hello. Did you get squished in the door? Come on in. Hi. I don't have anything for you. Oh, no, you're not sitting on me, not right now. Sorry, no. Go on. Electronics. Gift and party things. Bathroom.
Your supper's ready whenever you are.
Here, take this. Smells good. What did Daddy make?
Hello.
Take this. How much stuff can you carry? Ready?
On the snooze so.
Take those downstairs. Ready? Set. Let's put that underneath. Go. Downstairs. Go.
I'm in my truck.
You can come back for it.
Okay.
I guess. All right, friends, got a brief little pause here because I need to go eat supper, and then I'll pick us back up. You wouldn't even know that, but I thought I'd tell you. Oh, because it's actually important because the timer is running, so let's pause the timer. So, timer is at 1 hour, 39 minutes. Definitely not a half an hour job like I was hoping it would be, but that's okay. So, putting a stop to it, pausing. After supper, I get to pick my phone up and turn it on again, and we get to finish. Let's see. Let me show you what's what. We are so close to being done, okay? So there's a little bit left on the floor that needs to be put away, but almost there. Okay, restarting. So, can I finish it in under 2 hours? Yeah, I think so. I just have a few more things left to do, so let's go. This box is almost at capacity, so I do need to go through it. That will need to be a future thing. What's in this? Something. Some cords. Oh, that's kind of perfect, actually. These headphones actually might be nice to hang out. Some of these are all the same. That's okay. Ah, dang, I forgot. Got these bags here too. Oh no. Tuck that in there. I'll leave those inside. I think I'm going to use those. It's still closed. Put this on the to-do list though, because it definitely needs to get done. Oh crap. A couple more little ones to do. That. Okay, I'm taking out the garbage, taking out the recycling. And I've got party supplies here. Just checking to see if there's anything else. This craft string, I'm just going to put up there for now. This needs to go in the pantry. Clipboard up here. I need to do something with this. Yes. Yeah. Can hold erasers like that. Okay. Okay. Maybe this could go somewhere else and not in my house. Yeah, let's do that. What else? Little box. This was e-waste shoestrings that I don't need. I don't need these. Throwing them away. These books, come here, are gonna go over here. Pick that up. Got it. This was my youngest son cut this box so that we could take paper with us when we went camping. Kept him busy for a little while. And then this has got crayons and stuff in it. So these can be put away. Not inside that box. Go over there. Some garbage and a rock. This stuff is just things I just need to put away. Again, this one has some art supplies in it that we had taken on a drive with us. That just needs to go over there. This is a little wooden block that I want to use as decoration. My husband made it. This is just a broken pencil. We don't need this. I can throw this away. And then just a bunch of magnet tiles. So just a bunch of magnet tiles, as well as some cute little animal memory game thing that my sister made for my daughter. So these ones are going into her bedroom. But I don't know what this little wood block's from. She also has these that go in her bedroom. And these little teeny little pop-it things. So this all came when I did the basement cleaning a couple weeks ago. Come on. I'm just going to take those to her room. There is some pencils and stuff that don't belong in here. And the rest is just garbage. Oh. Ow. I want to have this plugged in here. It would be nice if it looked decent. Maybe like this. What's up?
Can you, Mom? What? Tomorrow's Christmas, right, Mom?
Next month that's Christmas.
Next month is Christmas tomorrow.
That's not tomorrow.
We have decided to put a Christmas tree tomorrow.
Next week.
What's next week?
Next week we'll do the Christmas tree.
Tomorrow is next week.
Well, that's true. Can't argue that.
I know. It's next week tomorrow. It is next week tomorrow.
There we go. It's better. It's better. This should be probably at this end. Like that. Yeah. So much better. Sweet. This one may need to come out. One. That. 2 hours, 6 minutes. I was wrong. I didn't get it done in 2 hours. But I just gotta sweep the floor.
So be honest, did any of you think that it was going to take me more than 2 hours to clean this office? I would really love to know. Let me know down in the comments because, yeah, like I said, I was a little surprised by it. I thought, an hour at the most, but I was moving at a slow pace. I don't know what it was, just like not feeling great. So, not like terrible, just, womanly stuff that is just so much fun that we get to deal with every month. That silver vent that's under the desk, that is for a future dryer. So when we built the house, we put in that dryer vent and washing machine hookups in that corner so that we could put a laundry set upstairs when we're older and we don't want to go downstairs to do the laundry. So just trying to think with our heads after the kids are all moved out and everything, that the house was kind of set up for that. Also, that little white rug, I definitely need to wash it. It does look like it is washable, so I'm going to try that because it was looking a little dingy. It wasn't terrible, but just not as crisp and white as it used to be, which is to be expected because it is white. I do usually try to avoid buying white things, but I just felt like white was right for this situation. Okay, are you ready for this? Here is what it looked like before. This was the catastrophe that I was living in and dealing with, and while, I didn't get it perfectly clean, let's check out the after footage because it is so much better, which is a common theme when you're a cleaning channel. I feel like I say it all the time, but seriously, I feel like we can breathe over here now. Kids can do their homework over here or art. My youngest one set up her toys and was playing and actually played really well while I was working the other day. So that was so nice. So I still have a few things that I need to take care of. The shelves need to be taken care of next. I feel like that I should deal with the shelves, the boxes again, just kind of go through it and make it all look beautiful and, just kind of give it a little refresh again. I've got some things here on the desk that I need to take care of. That was just me showing you that. But yeah, all in all, she's looking better. Oh, and the kids, I'm going to have the kids wash the door off because that is their little fingerprints. So that is for them to do. Got to teach them responsibility, right? Now I wanted to share some special footage with you guys because before I started cleaning, I was just sitting there in the mess and trying to be like, come on, do something. I didn't want to do anything. So I took a couple clips of me not doing anything and not wanting to do anything because sometimes that's how we feel. And I'm sure you guys can relate sometimes. So anyways, here's some very relatable footage of me being frustrated and tired. But a few hours later, I was doing much better.
I hope this has been motivating for you, and if this has been helpful, please leave a comment or a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm to know that you like this kind of content, and then other people who are like you may also like it as well. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!